What's going on, everybody? Fall in, at attention. You are locked into another episode of the Husker Army Podcast, brought to you by the fine folks right over here at the Hurrdat Sports Network. And, of course, everybody over at the Husker Army Facebook fan page. Make sure to go check them out, become a member. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell notification icon. It really helps us out a lot. And then, of course, I got to let everybody know, as every episode since we've gotten it, but I got to tell you about the merch. Make sure to go to hurrdatsports.com. Click on that little pop-down window, whatever it is. You'll find the merch there. We got the shirts. We got the hats. We got beanies, tumblers, the mugs. We got quite a few things for you guys to check out, become a member. And, of course, as always with it, make sure to send us a picture or tag us in a picture. And we'll make sure to get that enlisted graphic made for you up personally with the picture you send us. So we'll get right into it. I am your host, Bryan Knudson. With me, as always, former Husker wide receiver and national champion, multi-time national champ, Kenny Cheatham, a.k.a. KC. And, of course, we've got our recruiting guru, Hurrdat Husker, Mr. Matt Sass. And then no issues this week whatsoever in getting this man on. We figured it out. We've got him here. Got to welcome our guest, former Husker quarterback, Mr. Jammal Lord. Jammal, how you doing, my man?
I'm fine, sir. How are you guys doing?
Man, we're doing good. And of course, I get to show you finally. I mean, everybody else got to see it last week, but the enlisted graphic for you, now that you're on, you're right there. You're part of the Husker Army now. So now we finally get to move on from that. You finally got to see it, so we're all good there. All right, everything's plugged. Everybody, you know where to find us. You see Jammal there. Jammal, let's open it up with you, man. We opened the season 5-1. We're on our second bye week, the final one of the year, and now we're dropping our last 3 games, sitting at 5-4, still chasing that elusive 6th win for bowl eligibility. 3 games to go. How are your thoughts on the first 3 quarters of the season?
The first 3 quarters has been good. It's been real good. It shows promise. You know what I mean? It shows promise. It shows direction that we are going up in the good. I mean that we're trending up in a good direction, but. That was the honeymoon stage, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Now it's real. Now it's October, November, December. It's a little cold out there right now. It's going to show some character.
That's right. And that makes me wonder. I mean, I hope they've got the right character. They seem to show it from about middle of last season to the end. And Matt, Kenny, you guys, we've talked about this just with the 3 of us on here. We've seen the beginning of the season. It looked like they had learned even more. We're taking that next step finally. And Kenny, as far as the defense goes, it looked like they had made that, I guess, surprising and super huge step forward along with the offense. Now, when we got to the Illinois game, we saw some issues. Then, of course, Indiana, we saw more issues. What do these guys need to do to turn it on to get at least one of these 3 games? Because 2 out of these next 3 are on the road.
The offense needs to start being more productive again. I mean, we can't put it one-sided and put it more on the defense. I think every flaw that we have as a team, as a football team, was exposed in the Indiana game.
Yep.
We acknowledged earlier in the year about the run game, which we saw in the one game coming, and then Northern Iowa, and then Illinois exposed that. They also exposed when we talked about them somehow, some way, we were giving up too many catches in the zone. UCLA exposed that. Indiana, if you put it all together, exposed all of those things that we're having issues with currently in the season. Now, no team's perfect except 95 Nebraska. That's just what that is. I have to toss it out there. But They just need to figure it out, regroup, get their confidence back. Especially, I mean, I'm going to put him, me being offensive, but I'm going to put him on offense. I'm going to put him more on Raiola. He needs to get more confident as a quarterback back there. I think you can see it in his body language. You can see it in his posture. You can see it in his decision making from where he was at the start of the season to where he is now. Maybe, unfortunately, those picks may have hurt his confidence a little bit. But it's up for that coaching staff, to me personally, to continue to build him up so that it doesn't take him all the way down. So that's just
I'm
my
glad you're
take on
saying
it.
this. Hey, Casey, I'm glad you're saying this and not me, because I don't want to sound like a hater or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I think he hit a wall right now.
Yeah.
I think he hit a wall right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so too.
He's an 18-year-old kid. He was playing big-time football for the last maybe 2 years straight.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, just constant 7-on-7s in the summer, lifting, conditioning, this, that, and the third. I think right now he just hit a wall. And I think that he has to fight. He has to fight over that wall or through that wall, or you know what I mean, just find a way. Just find a way. And like Casey said, it's up to the coaches and himself. And himself. He gotta look deep inside himself and say, you know what? I'm not playing how I should be playing. I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm not saying it's his fault at all, but as a quarterback, I'm saying I should be playing better than this. My team is better than 5-4. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Well, what do you guys think
you'd
about
know that?
him?
You'd know that better than anybody there, Jammal. You would know that better than anybody.
But I don't know how he's feeling because I'm not him and he's not me, and
Very
he has a
true.
whole different situation going on. You know what I'm saying?
So does a new leader in his ear? Do you guys see that as a hurtful thing or a positive thing?
Who's the leader? You mean the OC?
Yep, they hired Dana Holgorsen.
Dana Holgorsen in there as a consultant
coordinator
to work with Raiola and just the offense in general.
Yep. In other words, I'm thinking we're looking at the end of Satterfield.
Well, maybe.
I'm thinking
Rule's a pretty loyal dude. So
I know he is.
It's hard to say, except for, this is the Big 10. This ain't the Big 12.
Now you got everybody in
this
the ear
ain't Temple.
Yeah.
But now is it too many voices in your ear?
That's what I'm saying. Now it could be too many voices. But that's up to him to block it out and see what's positive and what's negative. Not negative, but what's going to benefit me. What's going to benefit this team in the long run. And not just for this next game or two. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Not a 3-game quick fix.
No, it's not a 3-game quick fix. You're a freshman, sir. You got football ahead of you. You're a young man. I mean, the whole city on your back right now. Pretty much. The whole state on your back right now.
But the ultimate goal is always to make the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a 5-star. I mean, coming out of high school, I'm not saying all 5-stars go to play in the NFL, but I mean, that's still the goal.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. So you got to play like it now.
Yep.
Now,
Jammal, when you played, who had the final say as to what plays were called? Was there an offensive coordinator, or was it Solich that made the final call? Up
into my senior year, it was Coach Solich, and then Coach Cotton came in. But at the end of the day, I had the what I'm looking for, the ability, the freedom to change the calls.
That's what I was going to ask.
Depending on what you saw.
Yeah.
Do you think with these final 3 games remaining, that's what we could see maybe with Bryan and Holgorsen in, that maybe they allow Holgorsen to work with Raiola the final 3 games, and you give Raiola the freedom to do what he is capable of doing, which is create play.
It depends on your direction. If you want to go, where we at right now? If you want to go 5-7, then I guess cool. I mean, run around, or have some structure. Hey, I want you to do this, that, and the third. You be looking at this, that, and the third. Instead, I'm not saying he's freelance or nothing like that. I'm just saying, let's have some structures into what you're doing, into what we're telling you to do, and not just to do this, and then if it don't work, improvise.
Yeah, from everything I read, I'll take it for what it is. So the plays won't change. So they're going to run possibly, let's say, more vertical concepts. But the change off of what the receivers see to the defensive backs, the route may change with the quarterback.
Okay, well,
if that makes sense.
That's just reading coverages now. That's just me and KC being on the same page.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay. Yeah, see,
KC
that's
cover two. KC, it's a soft spot right there.
Yeah,
if
and
they
a lot of
weren't
people
doing
said
that,
was the reason for bringing Dana in, because that was always something that he was very successful with when he was at Houston, West Virginia, Texas Tech under
I get
what's his
it.
name.
That's not gonna work in 3 games,
Right.
though. You need practice.
and see,
summer.
Yeah.
if they go ahead, Ma, go ahead.
Now you got it. That's what I got to say, my brother.
No, I'm just gonna say if they weren't doing that in the season or at all, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's my thing. I can literally remember my whole entire playbook from my time at the University of Nebraska.
Yeah.
Every single play, every single route, what I was supposed to do. If I was running the 59 post and corner, I know depending on if they're in cover 9, if I'm going to bait him to go outside a little bit because I know the safety's coming over the top to run straight to flatten it out, not do the post and corner, that's what Jammal is looking for. I know depending on if he's in the inside, I'm going to take him on the flag, running more to the post than on the safety or the comeback, etc. These are things that you guys heard me speak about earlier during the season, during the podcast. When I say that route isn't just straight up the field.
No.
It's many options. But if they're limiting him on not being able to read that and the coverage, then they're limiting the entire offense, because not only are they limiting him, they're limiting the chances of the receiver running routes to get open.
But why would that's the question? Like, why would you want to limit me?
Right.
You're an NFL coach, right? These are NFL plays. Open it up.
Yeah.
But it's also based on that O-line, though. If the O-line can't block it, then we can't call it.
Yeah.
If the O-line can't block it, then we can't call it.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard other people saying that maybe they put too much on Dylan's plate.
No,
and that's why he's struggling right now. But
hey, you're a 5-star quarterback, so there's no such thing as too much on my plate.
Yeah, that's
I came to school for this.
Yep.
I came in for this. I came in for this. I'm 5-star. I'm not a 2.5-star athlete. I'm 5-star. I came ready for this situation, sir, as a freshman.
That's why you're the starter.
Yep. That's why you're the starter and not what's the boy name behind him? Harburg?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Heinrich.
Sorry. I mean
Heinrich, yeah.
Oh,
Tipping out your name, sir. I apologize.
You got the last name right.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep, it's one of those tricky names. Heinrich Harburg. What the hell?
I'm a fan of these guys. I want to see them succeed. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of these guys. And to limit them is, I mean, yeah. If my job depends on it, I'm gonna go out firing. My job depends on it. I'm gonna go out firing. But
I think having a capable running game would help a lot too.
Yeah, but you got to call the play that we can block.
Yes, I agree.
That's something you guys didn't really have to worry much about, Jammal. I mean, I this is why I label you as like one of, if not the toughest quarterback that's ever played here, because when you did play here, you got hit a lot, dude. We ran the option back then. You got hit 3/4 of that game, of any game, any given Saturday. And you always popped up asking for more. So I always hold you and Zach Taylor in high regard, because when Taylor played, he was just a drop back quarterback who didn't have a line blocking for him. He got hit just as much as you did, and the poor guy was just trying to throw the ball.
Now he's one of the best coaches in the NFL.
Yeah. So I mean,
build character.
Exactly. It really did. It really
builds
did.
Character.
It helped you out in the league as well. It made you more hardened. I mean, you loved lowering the boom on people anyway. So what was that like in the league? Was it more satisfying to deliver the hit than receiving it?
Well, looking back at it now, playing safety in NFL, I'd rather deliver the hit.
Yes.
Any day of the week.
Obviously.
Definitely deliver it.
There's some masochistic people out there that'd rather take the hit. I don't get it.
No. I tell my boys all the time, because my oldest, he's getting ready to start playing tackle football. I said, the greatest thing about playing football is you get to legally hurt people.
Yep.
The worst part about football, they get to hurt you too.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
But welcome to football. And there ain't no crying in it. So
My
those
oldest said
characters.
no. Yeah, those characters. My oldest don't want no part of no tackle football right now. I told him, hey, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, sir.
It's not
I
for
don't.
everyone. I mean, psycho and insane you have to be to play a sport where
We can
you have to
we
get
can play
hit.
flag up until you're a freshman.
Yeah, not here.
We can play flag up until you're a freshman. I mean, to work on your moves real fast. To work on your juke.
There you go.
And then we can build on that.
Yeah, I tell him, just don't get hit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. Don't get hit.
Yeah.
True story. Don't get hit.
Hey, that's what I used to think as a youngster. I'm gonna run fast so I don't get hit.
Yeah,
he's not.
real fast. Real fast.
Now,
Don't worry
Matt,
about it, Coach.
have you seen? Is there a line for the USC game yet? Is there a point
I
spread?
haven't seen one yet.
Okay, all right.
But I haven't been looking either. So
well, it's only Sunday. You know, previous days games are still just getting over with and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I wasn't quite sure. Knowing that we got USC coming up next, I mean, we're at the Coliseum. We've been there before. I believe it was 2006 that we were there.
That's when they had Reggie Bush and
Yeah.
Matt. We had no chance.
my whole family was at that game.
That was I watched it on TV. Watched on TV. That's when Corey Ross was there. I believe was the running
I
back.
think you're right. I
Pork
think it
chop,
was.
man. Good old pork chop. Then we had McEwen at linebacker, number 13.
Yeah.
I love that guy still to this day. That guy has such a different mindset, man.
That's my young boy. Yeah, that's exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Keller was our quarterback.
Yeah,
That's right, Sam Keller.
that's wild.
Then he got hurt, and then come old Joey Gans.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Wow. God, we're reaching back, gentlemen. We're reaching back. My God.
It wasn't good back then either, I guess, huh?
It was better. I mean, it was somewhat better. Hey, your days were way better, Jammal. Kenny's days were way better. So,
well, compared to Kenny, oh, man,
Right?
it's not even the same. It's a whole different sandwich. It's a whole different sandwich. But I love them guys, though, man. Those older guys, man, they showed nothing but love. You know what I mean? They paved the way for us young guys to make it work. It's at the standard. Because it's at the standard.
See that? You see what he just said? Didn't I always say that? See, that's because they came in under the same regime and mindset that we came in under.
Yep.
And I said last week and a couple of weeks before, Maul, that unfortunately they only know Nebraska by what the expectation is. They didn't come in with the expectation you guys came in up under.
No,
which is what we came in, and so forth and so forth. Which was expectation to be playing for a national championship, the expectation to win, the expectation that there's no excuses, the expectation that you get 100% on every play. And when you have that mindset coming in, when new guys come in, your little bros, you're putting that in them too.
Yeah.
Like I told you, Kareem then was like, hey, it ain't about you, bro. Thomas, KC, it ain't about you, bro. I need you to go to class. I got it. I wasn't going to class sometime. You know, Christian Peter, hey, KC, I need you to lift the weights. This is why we're doing it. He talking to me in the weight room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's because, hey, we trying to do boom, 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 boom.
Accountability.
When you have that and you come in, and that's around you, you know what the bar is.
It's everywhere you look.
Yep.
Yep.
They know what it is at Alabama. They know what it is at Alabama. They know what it is at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Do you think they coming in because they see it? You get what I'm saying? So, man, I just, it's just kind of hard for us to all transition and watch what we've been watching rebuild for so long.
Yeah.
Like we said, going back to USC game, hopefully they sell the game out. I just had to give up my tickets. I got you. Unfortunately, because I had to drop $2,700 on this car. So I'm like, pissed off. I ain't going now. You know what I mean? So
I feel you. I had the water heater blow up last week. So yeah, I understand.
It's all right.
But we'll see, man.
UCLA will be at the Rose Bowl next year anyway. So hit that one up.
Yeah, UCLA's on a tear right now, though, man.
Yeah, they are. Man,
like Iowa fans blasted us last week for losing to UCLA, and then they beat Iowa. It's like, shut
Hey, these teams are beneath us. UCLA.
They
Iowa.
are.
Yeah.
We should be. Oh man.
Illinois.
Indiana came out of nowhere, so okay, cool. All right.
Indiana.
They're destroying people.
I've got to tell
up
you,
until
Indiana at 10-0 for the first time in school history.
Look,
that's just amazing.
That's different. That's definitely different. And you said the last 3 games is USC, which is going to be tough. Wisconsin scored 60 on us the last time we played them, I think, right? Every year we played Wisconsin.
Last year 1,000.
No, last year it was close. Last year went into overtime.
Yeah.
But that game shouldn't have been close. We should have blown them out the water to start.
But
we gave it away.
But for some reason, they give us a hard time every year.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, we've only beat them once since we joined the Big Ten.
Yep.
And
That's our second
They don't
year.
give us a hard time. They beat the brakes off.
They beat the brakes off us. I ain't want to say KC, but they do. They beat the brakes off us. And Iowa, that's a toss-up.
Iowa.
Don't get me wrong. I am not a Wisconsin fan by any means, and I'm wearing the jersey of a dude that ran all over us.
Who's that? Who you got on?
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor. Oh, you're a Colts fan now. It makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I mean,
that's why
it's phenomenal in the NFL. I don't care where you came from. Just help my team win. Now, it sucks that it was against Nebraska, but
I got you.
it sucks.
See, that's why I don't have NFL affiliation, because if somebody from, say, Colorado or Iowa gets drafted to my team, I physically, stomachly cannot root for them.
Oh,
bro, my favorite Colts player of all time is Bob Sanders, and he went to the University of Iowa.
I played with Bob Sanders.
Yeah,
I was on the 07 practice squad team with him. Bob Sanders, little muscle.
Yeah,
he do about 5'8", 5'9", KC. 5'8", 5', about 210, probably 215.
Yeah, and every time he got hurt, it was because he hurt himself by hitting.
He don't care about his body.
Yeah,
he don't care about his body at all.
And I always respected that.
Yeah, he don't care about his body at all. He full speed to the party.
And not to get off subject or anything, but I gotta ask Jammal, what was it like in the league, man? How was it? It
was different. It was a way different experience than what I expected. You know what I mean? It's not really about. Sometimes it's not about what you know, but who you know. But that's any business you go to. Yep. But as you get older, you learn those things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that's the reason why I'm not in the league or nothing like that. I'm just saying as you get older, you learn those things. You see those things. You know what I mean? And I was grateful. I was grateful for the opportunity. If it would have been punter, kicker, you know what I mean, long snapper, I'd been happy just to be there. So I wasn't really tripping.
Yeah, if you're playing in the league, you obviously got the talent. So, and we could see you had it here when you played here. So, it was no surprise you made it. So, I just find it funny that 2 of our starting quarterbacks from the past have become safeties in the NFL.
Yeah,
it's just
physicality.
I've been better off playing receiver.
I'm surprised they didn't put you at receiver.
I didn't even.
A hybrid tight end.
Yeah, I didn't even.
You're gonna have to give me just a quick sec. My son's tablet is driving me absolutely bonkers. So.
I love it. Like I said, man, I'm glad mine are grown. They're graduated. I love it. Thank God.
So he's doing the Ball Johnson dance.
Oh,
KC.
Sorry.
He doing the Ball Johnson dance on
Friday. Ball Johnson's dance. Don Witherspoon, boy. That man was crazy.
He don't know about that.
Don Witherspoon was crazy.
Oh, man. So, all right. Like you said there, Jammal, you know, we're at USC. We got Wisconsin and Lincoln, then at Iowa City. I mean, we got your thoughts on if we can get it or not. I'll go around the room here. I mean, Kenny, those 3 games, 2 out of the 3 being away, can we get at least one? USC's beatable in the Coliseum. Maryland beat.
Yeah, USC is definitely beatable.
Everybody's beatable.
Yeah.
They're all beatable. They are.
Wisconsin isn't as strong as we've seen them in the past, but
Yeah.
for some rhyme or reason, even when they're not, we seem to tuck tail against them. And Iowa is iffy. Depends on which Iowa team shows up. And pretty much, let me just stop. It depends on which Nebraska team shows up.
Exactly. Everybody's beatable. We got to show up and play.
Yeah. I mean, if we play like we did against Ohio State, we win all three. But it's what Nebraska team's going to show up.
If we play like we did against Indiana or UCLA, we ain't going to win any of them.
They just scored 70 on us. Everybody just scored 70, 70, and 70.
Yep.
Now, I'll be damned if I have totally gone all in on Colorado fans for just a few years ago, starting out 5-0 and missing a bowl game. And then last year starting out 5-1 and missing a bowl game. I'll be damned if that happens to us and I've got to eat crow.
Yep.
So help me God. Because I've never seen a team do that. They can give us all the crap they want about going 3-9 or 5-7, whatever. Yeah, well, the fact is we were never close to getting that sixth win at those times, really. So we didn't care. But the fact that you go and do that, you blow it twice when you only needed one more with the rest of the season to go, yeah, I'm going to clown on you big time, especially being who you are. That's a given. So I just pray to God we do not blow this, and I have to completely eat. Screw it. Screw being politically correct here. I have to eat shit if this happens to us.
How about this though? How about if we do win one game and go 6-6?
Yeah,
that'd be the final record. And then Matt Rule declines the bowl game.
No, he better not. He knows we need it.
I don't know if
would you be upset? Would you be upset?
I think he'd leave it up to the players, and the players are goddamn. They're going to want to play.
I'd be very upset if he did that without consulting the players. And like you said there, Matt.
I mean, think about the players or whatever. Yeah. But I remember I guess it was COVID year.
It was under Frost. I know what you're talking about.
To a bowl game declined.
Yep. And the players declined it.
Yeah.
The players declined it. Frost wanted to take that game because he wanted to do the extra practices. The coaching staff wanted it. The players didn't want it.
The players protested it. That was a protest.
Would have played on the moon.
Yeah, that was a protest with him. So there was a lot of stuff that went on under there.
But I'm still trying to forget just all that Frost stuff.
Oh, we all are. We all still are.
I've only met him once. I met him actually at his house in Ashland, Nebraska, when we buried his cable line. And he was really cool. I didn't have a problem with him. He wasn't rude. He was extremely nice. His wife was cool. She gave us water, stuff like that. So I mean, I'm not gonna badmouth him as a human being. Just as a football coach, well, that's kind of our job here at the Husker Army Podcast. So
I get it.
I'm gonna say what I want on here, but I'm not gonna badmouth his character. It's just his coaching was horrible.
Yeah,
that's all.
He made bad decisions. Made some bad decisions. It happens,
It happens.
At least, at this point, at least I don't have a sound bite or one of those sound cards.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like the guys over at MBNR have got. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They always bleep out Scott's name every time they go and say it. It's always bleeped out like it's a curse word.
That's how we feel about the coach that replaced Coach Solich.
Thank you.
Callahan. You like Baltimore.
You can't say his name. It's like saying Beetlejuice.
He's Baltimore, bro.
Baltimore.
You can't say his
Baltimore. Name. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that's
say that dude's name.
And he's a good coach.
Got rid of Solich.
He's a good coach.
I know it is. You saw what he did.
He's a good coach. He just you can't say his name.
Thank God our locker room's now named after him.
Yeah. Solich.
Is it?
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, Solich. Oh,
yes. Oh, God, no. The other one.
Not the other good one.
I'm never going back. I'm never coming home. Take it easy.
I think the only thing Callahan would have his name named after is maybe some pebble in some landscape gardening at the University of Nebraska.
I'd kick it. I'd kick
I
the
think we all
devil.
would.
I'd kick the no disrespect.
Yeah, it's probably
no,
down on the train tracks by now.
It's warranted. The
I'd kick the
disrespect is
devil.
warranted. I don't care.
I'd kick
Or
the
somebody's tried skipping it across that lake that's right there by the
devil. Yeah. Let's go skip it in the
University.
lake. Let's go skip it in the
Screw
lake.
this rock. Skipped it about 12 times.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
so Matt, your opinion? We getting one out of the three at least. Could we do the unthinkable and take all three?
I don't know, man. We're in a funk. We're in. I mean,
Especially offensively.
see, and this is why I'm very quiet on Twitter right now. But
Yeah, we
I
can't
mean,
say
I don't
much.
do a lot of talking. I mean, you know, all my stuff is going to be about recruiting. That's what I'm here for, and I'll give my ideas. And I mean, but I mean, the Colorado game, yeah, I bashed a lot of dudes online. The Iowa game, I bashed a lot of them too. But I mean, so I don't want to hear just eat my words. So
Right.
like, I've been staying quiet. Like, I'll just stick to my recruiting on Twitter. If you guys want to hear what I have to say, you can log on to the podcast. But I don't know. Come on, man. I picked us to win 9 games this year.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So,
Which even if we won all three, ain't gonna hit that goal.
no, I know. I'm already off. I said,
8-4
barring injury, we win 9
not
games.
bad.
8-4
Right.
isn't bad, especially
8-4
coming
is
off
not.
of numerous losing seasons.
8-4.
Correct.
5-4 in conference isn't bad either.
So now
No.
I'm just hoping for a winning record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd be perfectly fine with that. But yeah, we're in a funk. So I mean, something's going on. I mean, are they trying too hard to just win this one extra game? I
they've
don't
stiffened up
know.
since.
So that's the case. They should beat UCLA if they're trying
Yeah.
too hard. It should be
Yeah.
Ohio State if they're trying too hard. But I'm just talking shit. Don't pay me no mind, no. But
No, you're good.
They can
That's
win
why
next
you come
three.
on here.
they can win the next 3. That's definitely possible.
I hope we win one, but I don't know. I'd love to give a great answer.
With a healthy Raiola, I think we can win next 3. But he has to be healthy. He has to be able to move.
Yeah.
He can't move back there in that pocket.
Girl already said he'll be fine. He's playing.
Fine is 5-4.
I know.
Yeah.
We need you to be great, sir. We need you to be great. We need you to be fine. We need you to be great.
And it goes
and
every one of those 5 stars.
Yeah, and that's expected from the Nebraska quarterback. That to be fine. Okay, he's okay. No, they want you to be great because you got them standards is set crazy high. Them standards
They are crazy high.
I don't
Welcome
care
to
if it's
Nebraska.
19. I don't care if it's 1992 or 2032. That position is that position for a reason.
Yeah.
In any sport, they expect a lot from you. Not fine. I need you to be great, sir. 5-star. I need you to be great, sir. I need you to be able to pick these old linemen up. That's not 5-star. Put them on your level.
Yep.
You running back that's not 5-star. Put them on your level. Let's go get it.
Pick them up.
Let's go get it. Let's go do it. I'm 5-star for a reason. I'm here for a reason.
Yeah, you got labeled that for a reason.
This all premeditated.
They have recruiting rankings and shit like that when you were still in high school, right?
It wouldn't have mattered.
I know.
I came to play ball. Kenny came to play ball. We don't care who we came to play ball. I don't care where you from or who was there. I came to take it there.
I agree.
You came to take it there.
Yep.
Not to lay down. None of that.
And see, I've got to say, probably one of my favorite games of watching Jammal back when he played here was, I believe it might have been October 29th or October 28th. It was really close to Halloween. You guys were at College Station against Texas A&M. And man, when you guys took them down that day, me and my wife, we were heading to a Halloween party at a friend of mine's house that night. We did not leave till that game was over, and by God, did I have one hell of a party that night, my man.
That was my favorite games.
You guys took that game over.
Yeah. That's because we just understood what was going on at that particular time of the season.
Yep.
We just lost to Texas, I believe. Maybe I think the week before by a picking interception. I threw a picking interception or whatever the case may be. But we all knew what was. Hey man, we can't we're not here to lose. Don't care if we was 3-6 or 6-3. Our mentality never changed. We could beat anybody, any given Sunday, any given Saturday. We could take them down because we know
You expected it.
we expected to win. We expect to win. So beating them teams, it wasn't a surprise. Don't rush the field because we expect to win these games. So don't rush the field.
Supposed to. Let's clear it up. You're supposed to.
Yeah. You're supposed to win. Thank you, sir. You expect and you're supposed to win. So games like that, it was okay. It was business as usual.
Yeah. Dude, that was probably one of my favorite games with you. It really was. And if I had to pick one more, though, it would have been the Utah State game in Lincoln, just because the day or two prior, our son was born. So I was in Omaha at Children's Hospital. He was born with gastroschisis, where your intestines are born on the outside of your body.
Yeah, you probably met my aunt.
Yep, has to work its way back into the body. So he was in the hospital for about a month. But a couple days after he was born, I was right over across the street from Children's Hospital watching that Utah State game. So that one's going to always, forever, because of you and what we went through just a day or two prior, it'll always be etched into my memory. And thank God you guys won that game because you made my day even better. You took a little bit of stress off my plate, and I appreciated every damn second of it.
I know that's right. That's right. Man, I got so many memories of just watching KC and them boys play. Like I said, they set a standard that was it was intense. It was intense, and you wanted to be up there. You wanted to be on the stage with the big dogs. You wanted to be up there. You didn't want to shy from that.
Yep.
So
you think about this. You think about this, Maul. Even though that 1 year y'all had, I think y'all might have had the hardest schedule in the country when y'all, what was that, 7-7 or something like that?
I wouldn't consider but on paper.
But y'all still expected to win every game. Right.
We don't see we expect to win them games.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting to. The expectation for you all and how you felt was winning. It wasn't, we lost a game, this next. It was each loss was like a shot to the chest.
Yeah, them just hurt.
Yeah, people were, you get some of these programs, they lose, it's a loss. Okay, next week. No. Because of that standard, we were probably, if they were to check us off for depression, when we would lose a game during our tenure there, shit, they might have put us on watch. They would have put us on watch and gave us medication. Because I can honestly tell you, in my senior year, we lost those 4 games at the end of the game. Texas, end of the game. K-State, end of the game. A&M, end of the game. U of A, end of the game.
Yeah.
When I tell you after those losses, how we were shut down with the ones during the season, just like it's played, but we still come to handle our business. But just how we were deflated. Because we expected and we were supposed to win those games.
Yep. You
see what I'm saying? And I'm just making an outside judgment. I think these guys now lose those games, and I don't think they carry that weight.
They just move on.
We lost the game.
Move on.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That makes sense, fellas? Like, we were like, oh my God, like, shit, like, what do we do? I mean, we knew what we were going to do, but it was just like, you damn near couldn't function.
You couldn't wait to play next week. You couldn't wait to play next week.
You know what I mean? You just were like, oh my God. But you about your business. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah. They also taking it more personal. That's what I see.
Yep.
Take it more personal.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I guess in my opinion, as far as the Dana Holgerson goes, I kind of hold out hope for the offense now because
I'm waiting to see.
I didn't want to publicly criticize Satterfield, but after that UCLA game, I'm just like, man, it is so painfully obvious. We need something else either in there, somebody else in there, or we need other plays called, period. Because we're so damn predictable right now. That
the second half got better. I will admit that.
It did get better.
It did.
But it just makes me wonder if it got better due to actually trying, because I know that our team came in thinking we're going to roll them because they're a 2-win team. So
I don't know.
They got hit in the mouth in that first half, and then they had to rebound, and they were too far down to come back.
Yeah.
So my hope is with Holgerson coming in, kind of maybe throw just a couple, 2 or 3 wrinkles into the offensive scheme that
Yeah, don't
Raiola can
overdo
handle.
it. I mean, of course.
Exactly. Something that Raiola can handle right off the bat that won't confuse him.
Well, and the receivers and running backs.
Receivers need to get open. Receivers need to get open.
It's not just all on Raiola.
No.
I mean,
run the ball.
Not at all.
Yeah, run the ball. This is what I've been advocating for. Run the ball and then run play action off of it. Will open up. It will open up.
That's the other thing Raiola's got to stop doing, and he did it almost all through the UCLA game. He had a bunch of success running against Ohio State.
Yep.
So in that UCLA game, his mindset was run first, pass second. You could see it the entire game. There were many, many times he was not even under pressure, but he was looking for that lane to run in before he was going through progressions downfield. So he's got to get that out of his head. He's not a running quarterback. He is a passing quarterback. Now he can buy
you a first down. Yeah, he get you a 3rd and 4.
Yes.
That's what we want, though. That's
exactly what you're there
3rd and 4, get the little first down. Boom, keep the chains moving.
Right.
3rd and 4, 2nd and 3 even maybe. You know, if you're going with play action. Absolutely. But
get the first down.
Don't. And Jammal, you guys were run first, pass second, but you knew damn well on a pass play, you're not looking to run first, period.
Unless
Hold on, Bryan. You said that. They were run first,
run again
last in that offense.
And run again. Run some more.
Run first, pass.
Run it again.
Run again and run some more.
Why is something telling me
They would have rather done a shovel pass. Not them, but the offense would have rather done a shovel pass than throw the ball.
Depends on down and distance.
Yeah.
Depends on down and distance.
I never run an eye-back trap.
32 trap. 32 trap Z-zip.
Oh, man,
it wasn't about running the ball. It was about who runs the ball.
Yes.
Run it again.
So many different options there. Yeah, we're going to run a receiver. We're going to run a fullback. We're going to run an eye back. And then we're going to put in a different eye back. And then we're going to run a quarterback.
Change the formation, run the same play.
Yeah.
5 different ways.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love hearing
then when they bring everyone to stop the run, then we're going to do a little option pass.
Yep.
And it's wide open.
Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
Wide open almost every
On the simple days.
Yeah, the very simple days.
That had to drive defensive coordinators out of their damn minds. Just like you said, Jammal, having five or six different formations to run the same damn play out of.
Mm-hmm.
Head coaches and defensive coordinators were thinking, well, fuck, we could stop it if they didn't have such good offensive line.
That's what it was. The O-lineman was terrorist.
Insane. I know. I remember. Fuck it.
Our O-lineman was at that junction from that time era.
Oh, yeah. And Cheatham knows this. Our offensive line was telling the defense where we were going. All you got to do is stop it. And they couldn't do it.
Even if you did, then you had to tackle Armand Green. You had to tackle LP.
Lawrence Phillips. I know.
The Vickers. I mean, you had to tackle some people. You had to tackle some killers back. Not killers. I don't mean like that, but you had to tackle some.
We know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah, we had in a Let me stop saying
we watched it. You guys lived it. So
there was a sense of physicality when you entered that building. Jammal will tell you their ass got tackled in practice. Spring games, you know it. It wasn't.
My sophomore
year. Don't hit the quarterback. Majority of Nebraska's players' injuries came in practice because Monday it was half pass, Tuesday it was full pass with contact. I'm talking about hitting live. Wednesday was full pass with a full scrimmage, ones versus ones, and then a goal line scrimmage. This was all the time. When you got off the plane at the bowl game, you got off the plane, you went to practice, and you had a 2-hour live game scrimmage.
The schedule ain't changed.
You were physical.
So practice is harder than the games.
The schedule is harder than the games. Yes.
hey, let's go out here and get this done because what these dudes are about to experience, we've been going through all week and all year. So they don't know. Like, that mindset, man. We keep saying it. Like my buddy, I had buddies who would go to bowl games and they would get to go home for a week. What the shit?
Yeah,
Y'all went home for a week first.
We did
Christmas
ground
break.
zero.
Nah, our asses is in
We did-
Lincoln
We did
practicing
every day.
before that. Before we leave, if you're a freshman, you got to get out of the dorm. So you stand with one of the older players for a few days. Hey, man, it was no breaks.
Life
We
and
were about our business, and that was our
life and
mindset.
time. Life and time.
Yeah, that when we got out of that bowl game, and when we were so tired of looking at one another at the bowl game that whoever we played would go get hell on that other side of the field. I mean, the video game arguments, the dice games, all the other stuff we was doing in there arguing, looking at one each other in the game room, eating snacks and drinking delicious Minute Maid fruit punches.
Eat all the good snacks.
Yeah, bagels and just living the best life and doing what we do. We're tired of looking at each other. Now we're around each other all the time at school. We live together, generally. But now we're all in the same building. I got to look at you 24/7, man. Yeah. Hey, these dudes are going to get it when we get on this field. So it's mindset, man. It's totally mindset.
Yep. All right. Well, all right. Before we go ahead and close it down, I guess I'll close it out with saying I think we'll get that final win that we need for number 6, at least to get to a bowl game. In my Husker heart, though, the way I've seen these last 3 teams we have to play this season and the way their seasons have unfolded, there is no reason we can't take all 3. Absolutely no reason. We've beat Iowa in Iowa City recently in just the last couple of years. Been a long time since we played USC, but they're definitely down right now, and they are beatable in the Coliseum. Maryland proved that. And as far as Wisconsin goes, like Kenny said, they've been a bugaboo and a thorn in our side since we joined this conference. Like Matt said, we've got 1 win over them, and that was 2012.
Yeah,
we had a comeback similar to what we had in Ohio State.
They stopped us in the Big Ten championship game.
Stopped is an understatement there as well. So
that was the Monty Ball game. Or no, that wasn't the Monty Ball game.
No, the Monty Ball game, that was like 2015 or 16.
Yeah, I don't know what the Monty Ball game was. All I know is that was the first time in my life that I thanked Oklahoma because the guy broke the record the next week against Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
P. Ryan.
Thank God.
It was P. Ryan.
Well, you know what? They ran the same play.
Over and over and over and over and over. We couldn't stop
fake
it.
sweep, dive.
But
fake
they also
sweep.
had one of the best offensive lines in the country.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So when they say
So what?
Yeah, I agree.
So what?
Exactly.
We don't care what you got.
Yeah.
We are who we are. We don't care what you got. We are who we are. We expect you to have who you got. So what? You don't care who you. We don't care about Michael Bishop. We don't care about you guys. We know you.
I know. I was at that game.
We don't care about you.
Michael Bishop. I'm live on Kansas. I'm live on a Kansas news station going because Kansas State sucks.
I hate Kansas. I mean, I ain't gonna go there, but yeah, I agree.
K-State's got a little bad spot with Husker fans. They don't like us a lot.
KC, I cursed out L. Roberson at the coin toss.
Get some more.
They only gave me a flag.
Hold on.
They only gave me a flag at the coin toss.
Yeah, they were something else, man. They were the most arrogant losers I've ever seen in my life.
I cursed all of them out at the coin toss. All the captains, I cursed all of them out. It's on camera somewhere. I'm pretty sure the audio is on camera somewhere. At the coin toss, Rep said, "Hey, Jammal, relax." Like, nah. Fuck him, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. All the way down. And
You're not.
Hey, you want to hit him up too, Bob? So F you too.
But they stopped us that day too, though. I had no.
Shit.
Yeah. But I meant
every
it, though.
year my family went to the away Kansas State or Kansas game.
Man, but I meant it. Every minute, every second, I meant it. I hate them.
No.
I hate them.
Good. That's how I feel about Colorado with all my heart.
Same.
Like, Jammal, I won't even step foot in that state, man. Like, won't go there.
But I grew up like a Deion Sanders.
See, and I
grew up loving Deion Sanders.
And I can't stand it.
I love Deion. I love prime time.
Yeah.
I did.
But you, it's almost like, let me say, how can I say this? I'm a huge LeBron James fan.
Okay.
I hate the Lakers.
Oh, that's difficult.
Because you got to understand, I'm a Phoenix native. I am a Suns fan. That was when the Suns was at their peak for all those years in the 80s until Sarver broke them up.
I get it.
That's who kept the Suns out of the finals.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
When he went there, I was like, oh my God.
Of all the teams.
I let his dude, but this dude is with the Lakers. Come on. I like to see him do up, but I love to see the Lakers lose. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, I want you to do well, but I don't give a shit about Colorado. Yeah,
no, I don't either. Fuck Colorado and Iowa. Just
rough.
Yeah. Iowa's a close second. Iowa's a close second for me.
Yeah.
It'll never be Oklahoma. I've got respect for Oklahoma. There's still the rivalry, but I respect Oklahoma. To hell with Texas. I'm not. Nope. No hook 'em.
Texas.
Yep, no hook 'em here.
They're like the Yankees. Let's just buy our way.
Whoa! Easy on my Yankees. Easy on my Yankees. Easy on my Yankees.
Me and you are gonna butt heads on every single team. I'm a Colts fan. You're
easy on my team, Colts fan. Take it easy.
I'm an Orioles fan. You're a Yankees fan. Come on.
Yeah, nigga, since Cal Ripken.
That's why I'm an Orioles fan.
Manny Machado. You let these guys walk out.
I love Manny. I was so disappointed when he left for the Padres. We couldn't afford him. We ain't spending $300 million on one player.
That's because your team is a third world country team.
I agree. I'm not going to deny that.
Nobody cares about you guys. You're like Kansas State.
I know.
Oh my God.
You're
like Kansas State, he says.
Nobody cares about you guys.
No, they don't.
Baltimore, right. Ravens, Orioles, no.
But Ravens are probably my second favorite team in the NFL.
I can respect that.
Such a thing.
I can respect that.
Culture of winning. I love Ray Lewis.
Yeah, I can respect that. But even Ray got hit in the mouth by them Huskers. See?
Yep. Damn right. Yeah. Lewis even went on record to say he'd never been hit harder in his career, college or NFL, than the way he was hit by Lawrence Phillips on a play in that Orange Bowl.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
He openly on record said that Lawrence Phillips was a better running back than Eddie George.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Well, didn't Eddie George win a Heisman that he probably shouldn't have won?
You think?
I wouldn't say he should have won it because, Eddie George was good too. I can't say Eddie George, but
I'm not denying his talent. But
Lawrence Phillips had hands, feet. Jump over you. He was a total package. If you had an eye back to be like,
I saw him with the Rams.
Yeah, the dude.
Total package, Hunter C. I don't know him from a can of paint.
Next level.
I know he was total package.
Yeah,
next level.
That's Jammal. That's exactly what I say about Phillips every time.
And Matt and Bryan can say this, and Jammal, you'll say it. You'll say, yeah, you're right. I explained to them one time, I said, there's times that you're on the field, on college, and you say, oh, that's what that is. There were times that I'm sure when you got to Nebraska, when you got there, you said, oh, that's what an NFL player looks like. You knew them dudes who was on that team when it was with you, that you said, oh, okay. I see it. It stands out. There, like I said, we're sitting in the locker room. I'm gonna tell you, we're sitting in the locker room, and we're doing something on the table, and we see Michael Vick, and everybody looks at each other and goes, "Oh, yeah." That's all they need to say. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just know.
You just got it. You just know he got it.
You say, okay, yeah, like. Everyone's first Adrian Peterson game. Now we're related, I never met him. Related on two sides. But I remember him seeing that first game, and I went, "Oh, that's what that is."
Okay.
I've seen it. When you see it in person, when you saw Lawrence in person, you said, "Okay, I know what this is." You get what I'm saying? When you saw Ray Lewis and when we played them, you said, "I know what that is." You know, there were players on the field. You said, "Okay, that's different." Like when I saw Michael Bishop, I remember us being on the sideline cringing, like, "Oh shit, you see how he's throwing that ball?" Like we were cringing, like, "Oh, I know those dudes' fingers and." Like they have to body catch that. You know, you just see it, man. You just see some stuff. You're like, Ricky Williams. You went, "Oh, yeah." Jay Foreman had one of the funniest lines ever when we played University of Texas in 1998. I was standing by the defense because, you know, you see it. Jay comes off, and y'all know Jay is a character.
Oh, yeah, I hear him on the radio. He's a character.
Yeah, Jay walks off. Jay says, after he made a tackle on Ricky Williams, he said, "Hey, I'm standing with my helmet." He's like, "Tito's." I said, "What's up, bro?" "That's a grown-ass man out there, dog." And he took his helmet off and started walking to the bench. You talking about he roughing. We on the sideline crying, laughing. Me and Chevy like, "What that man say?" He's like, "That's a grown-ass man out there, dog."
That's when you knew it was real. I heard that same story, Casey, in 02 when we played against Miami on the kickoff, the opening kickoff. I'm like, one of my good partners.
Yeah.
You kick the ball off, like, yo, just open it. It's the opening kickoff. Kick the ball to Miami, whatever the case may be. My guy Rose was like, "Yo, I hope we got our track shoes."
Already.
I hope we got our track shoes.
Damn.
You know it. You see it. You know, you see the Randy Mosses, you see the Andre Johnsons, you see these guys. And like from us playing it on the level, and Mark can tell you, you see it, you be like, "God damn, that okay."
I hope we got our track shoes.
Yeah.
It's
like
the relay race.
Saquon. I mean, at Penn State, I mean, dude, that was unreal. He's just a different beast. Like, dude, what he did last week, I've never seen anything like that, and I don't know if I ever will again.
Thank you. Before we go,
that's unreal. I will give him massive props, dude. That was fucking awesome.
Little Roscoe.
Yeah. What's up, little man?
Want to say hi?
What's up, youngster?
There you go.
Hey, he did more than my son. My son wouldn't even say hi.
That boy looked at us like, "What the hell's going on?" And dipped out.
Saquon's backwards hurdle. Dude, oh my god!
You can't tell me that wasn't something straight out of the original NFL Blitz game. When you jump over a guy.
That was the most insane shit I've ever seen in my life. Me and my best friend, we were talking about the other night, and we just looked at each other like, I don't know what I was watching. It was like...
You don't. It looked like NFL Blitz, the video game.
Yeah, I was like, did this shit just turn into a cartoon?
That guy's
was this real life? Like, how do you do that?
I have a question for you. Casey, I have a question for you guys. Is he better than Barry Sanders?
That's what I was literally just wondering.
No.
Saquon. I'm talking about agility wise. Ain't talking about professional.
No.
It's funny that you bring that up because I said the exact same thing to my best friend. Do you think Barry Sanders could have done that?
I don't think Barry could do that.
Barry was.
He tried to run through a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Barry Sanders, man.
He ain't leaving his feet.
I'm gonna tell you how electric Barry Sanders was. 1994.
Oklahoma State.
This is classic shit. 1994 Orange Bowl. So we go to the Miami Detroit Lions game.
Okay.
So we walk in. This was when he was trying to get to 2,000 yards.
That's a while.
So first of all, we walk in. You know we're in Miami.
Yeah.
The entire crowd turns around. Ooh.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nebraska, you know.
Yeah. Nobody likes
that. To see him in person, it was like a blur. Watch him, even from the stands, you say, "Oh, okay." And it's the truth. And me as a Cowboys fan, I will tell you, Barry Sanders is better than Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if he had that line,
had a good line. Em had a great line.
if he had that line, oh my God. Because
He probably still be playing.
Barry Sanders was tearing ACLs like Michael Vick did to Florida State. Roland Seymour and Tommy Polley are my boys. I was with them before that. They called my boy and was like, "Hey man, this dude is different." When he tore both their ACLs in that game.
I talked to Casey. I talked to Broderick Thomas. He was telling us like, "Yo," they used to say, "Yo, don't hurt Thurman Thomas. Don't hurt him, because if you hurt him, Gary's behind Thurman. He's even sicker. So you help Thurman Thomas up, all right? Help him up and put him back in the huddle. And let him leave the field."
Yeah, that was when Barry, when he was a freshman, and all he was doing was on special teams, pretty much.
Yeah, nasty though. Say he was nasty. Say don't hurt Thurman.
Don't hurt Thurman.
Play.
I think
they got a bigger beast behind him.
Yeah, you look at, like I said, you look at Saquon. You look at Saquon. You look at, sometimes the person behind you is just that dude. Like I said, you think of family friend, my peoples. You think of TC Wright, Toby's brother, Jamin's uncle. TC tears his knee up. Marshall is the backup.
Nobody knows who you are ever again.
Yeah,
Marshall Falcon, special teams. Marshall, until that happened, then he's the guy, and then we see what that is.
Sheesh. All right, guys. I think we covered it. I think we're good. I mean, shit, we even covered more than we intended to.
Other than the recruit we lost. We
Yeah,
lost
which
a wide
one was
receiver.
it? Who was
Bryson
it?
Hayes, but we kind of processed him out, I think.
What position?
So, wide receiver from Kansas. He committed to Kansas. So
Okay. Well,
the Jayhawks?
okay. Yep.
yeah, they just got
It's
done
home state
taking
school.
down.
So I think we processed him. So the writings were on the wall for a while. We just completely cut off all communication. So we're back to 19 recruits. So I'm not too really pissed off about it. He's just really fast, right?
Well, but we've got speed at that position already.
O lineman, D lineman. O line,
Yes.
D line.
Or
Especially D-line,
there is
got two.
behind the scenes thinking is that we're making room for another, certain wide receiver. No, a kid from Texas,
Really?
Mr. Michael Terry.
Really?
I hope so, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't.
What school did he go to?
Sorry, I don't know. He's a senior in high school. He's the
He's
number
in
one
Houston?
athlete in the class. So we want him as wide receiver, and he's a freak. He's a 5-star athlete.
5-star. There go again. So you better be ready.
Yep. It's in Texas. So I'll figure out what school he goes to. I'll send it over to you, but I don't think it's in the Houston area.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
Well, shit. Hey, next man up. As far as recruiting goes, it's the same thing. You lose a recruit, and next recruit up.
Yep, I agree.
All right. So, Jammal, where can everybody find you, my man? I know you kind of live your life a little bit private. You normally don't even do things like this.
I'm only on Facebook. That's it. You ain't on. I'm on nothing else. You catch me on Facebook. You catch me on Facebook every now and then. But other than that, y'all stay blessed and y'all stay beautiful.
You know how easy it makes it for me to actually make the posts when I don't have to search for their Twitter account and their Instagram account and their Facebook account.
Yeah,
man, you made it so easy for me. Thank you.
I'm still old school in a little way.
Good,
you know what I mean?
Good, because we're all old. We're all old in a way. So, yeah.
Don't trust me. My body feels it every day.
I still remember MySpace days. So it's simple, dude. Bring back MySpace. Bring back MySpace. I like having music on my page. Come on.
Right. Hey, Jammal. Hey, Bryan, I don't know if you and Matt know, but this is how OG I am. I was on Black Planet in 1998.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
That used to flood the Hewitt. Every computer was on Black Planet in the Hewitt, I promise. Every computer.
Hey, Black Planet and Black Voices. I'm going to tell you guys what this is. You're going to laugh. Black Planet and Black Voices is what Facebook is now. It was ahead of its time. It is exactly what Facebook is right now, what the social media platforms are right now. They were ahead of their time. They didn't capitalize on it. You can put pictures, you can do all of that stuff. And it was ahead of its time.
I never even heard of it.
Yeah,
you would know. I didn't know a lot about it, but
they offered it. Matter of fact,
You've been in the chat room arguing with people. It was
in '98 we were freshmen in high school.
It's wild. It's wild. Them are simpler times, though, KC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, I used to have a thing called, it was like, I think it was called like Internet TV or something like that. It was something that connected to your internet, to your
Web TV.
Web TV.
Yeah,
Thank
Web
you.
TV,
Yeah. Used to have that damn
that.
thing, dude. Oh my God. The chat rooms you would find in that shit. Oh God. Good God, man. Sometimes you just go into a chat room just to watch. I'm dead serious.
Yeah. And watch all the foolishness and foolery.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and shut her down. You guys saw there where to find Jammal. Not sure if maybe he got disconnected or maybe he had to hop off. Could have hopped off. But no big deal whatsoever. Not like that hasn't happened before for us. Matter of fact, I think we've had just about everything happen on this show. So
pretty much.
Yeah. Anything that could possibly go wrong or fuck up, it's happened. So, yeah. All right. So, you know where to find Kenny, of course. You see it right there. Husker Noob 1911. You'll find him on Twitter, Instagram. And then, of course, you'll find Matt over on Twitter as Herbie_Husker15. And as Jammal said, you'll find him only over on Facebook. Only place you're going to find him. And then, of course, you're going to find the show on Twitter and Instagram, as you see right there, at Husker Army Pod. And then, as always, let you know one more time about the merch over at HurrdatSports.com. Make sure to check that out. As you see, the shirts, hats, beanies, the tumblers, the coffee mugs, HurrdatSports.com. Go and check that out. Really helps us out. And then, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification icon. You'll know when we upload in case you miss the posts on social media when the new videos are uploaded. So, I think we covered it. It's the last bye week for the year. We got 3 games to go. Need one more win for bowl eligibility. Personally, I'd like to see us get all 3, finish the regular season with 8 wins, get some extra practices for the bowl game, get to a bowl game, maybe get a 9th win on the season. That would totally exceed a lot of people's expectations. Yeah, and it might ease some of the grumblings. So, as a matter of fact, they just make a bowl game. It'll ease some of it. Not a lot, but some.
A little. You're right.
Yeah, a little bit. It'll subside just a tad if they get that 6th win, and that's it. So, all right. So you know where to find Kenny, Matt. You know where to find the show. Find it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, a bunch of other audio-only platforms. If you're using them and I haven't mentioned them, kudos to you, because that means you know what it is and I don't. So pretty simple. So only last thing to do right now is Husker Nation and Husker Army. You know what to do. At ease. You are all dismissed.
Oh, yeah.
A Hurrdat Sports Network production.